Hi everybody. Today I'd like to talk about my daughter, who is a big Lisa and Lena fan. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't even know about these girls. And she's become quite a big fan too. And sometimes I think she's a bit obsessed, and I wonder, is this a good thing? But when I look back, I see that there's a lot of good things that happened since she's become a fan of them. In the beginning, she created a YouTube channel, and she was just posting stuff just for the sake of posting stuff. Sometimes I would wonder what the point was in doing that. But at one point she started creating videos, the reactions, and recently she started editing, and she's learning a lot about editing, and these are good skills to learn, because you see editing everywhere, like in movies. They can film all they want, but editing can make the difference between to be between a success and a failure. And even in news, they do a lot of editing there. And she's loving what she's doing. She's taking pride in her stuff now. So sometimes she asks me to film her doing this, and at the end she says, "You know what? No, I'm not gonna post this. It's too boring." Good for her. She knows what she's doing. She's learned a lot of stuff. And of course, whenever you post stuff, there's always some negative stuff that comes out of it. Some people complain and say this and that, and I see my daughter, she's trying to defend herself and all this. And although my daughter often says that Lisa and Lena are perfect, but I think that even for them, they don't take themselves as perfect, because at one point she told me that Lisa and Lena even go on to some comments about them, some negative comments, just so they can laugh about it and laugh about themselves too. So that's a pretty good quality in itself, right there. A lot of people, a lot of you guys would like to meet Lisa and Lena, and all this, and I would like to shake their parents' hands. That I think they did a good job raising these girls. Because whatever my daughter shows me their videos and all, they look like they're having fun and all this, but now that I hear that they even go and laugh about themselves, well, that's a good quality. But even for me, at one point, I posted a video about her being teased at school and bullied because of Lisa and Lena. And some negative comments even came out of those. I thought that maybe, okay, somebody's going to say I have a big nose or no hair or whatever. But no, somebody came up with I'm a pedophile and I'm a stalker, and so I sort of made fun of that. I went to see my daughters and say, well, I'm now a pedophile and a stalker. But when my daughter heard this, she didn't tell me, but she went back on my page and she answered back those people, because I didn't even, I figured, yeah, it was just, there's always going to be stuff like that. But she answered, and she was defending me. Say, I would rather that you go on my page and hate me rather than hate my father, because he's always been there for me. When I saw this comment of hers, I said, wow, my daughter's defending me. Wow. When I saw this, I just had to go give my daughter a big hug, to see my daughter's defending me. I knew that she loved me, but to defend me like that? So you see, even from a negative comment that was there, that I'd even put any second thought to it, something good came out of it. I saw how much my daughter loves me. Wow. But, that sometimes, even those negative comments, you have to take it with a grain of salt. You sort of take it like, okay, these people are there to keep me grounded, so that I don't have a big head, because of all the viewers or whatever. You sort of have to make a good thing out of it, and not play too much, take too much into it. But for those who are doing this stuff, the negative comments, the hate and whatever, I just want to say, be careful with that. This stuff can eat you up. I'm not saying that I'm this wise old man that knows all that stuff and all that. I'm talking about myself too, and I have to listen to my own advice every day. Anybody can have a bad day. When you're having a bad day, sometimes you can say some hurtful things to the people you love and to some people that you don't even know. But at the end, you have to look at yourself and look at your day and say, that was not a happy day for me. I find myself many times have to ask forgiveness to people, asking forgiveness sometimes can be pretty hard. Forgiving can be even harder. Sometimes you need a special gift for that. So that's all I have to say. And I just want to say, take care, eh? And stay beautiful and have fun out there. And I think I'm gonna have go hug my daughter once.